When it comes to high blood pressure, make sure you know your numbers, make sure you check your numbers within the last year, make sure that you have a good primary care clinician that can kind of follow you with this sort of thing. Once you get diagnosed and once they tell you that you've got high blood pressure, now it's time for real power. It's time for real control. This is when you're in the spotlight. What do you want to do whenever this happens? One of the things that I tell every patient that I diagnose with high blood pressure, and I tell them to go and get one of these devices right here. It is called a blood pressure machine. So when you go in the doc, you're going to put your arm in there and they're going to tell you got high blood pressure. Once you get that diagnosis, you want to make sure you get a blood pressure machine and take it to your house. They range from low cost to like really fancy ones, but you want to make sure that you get one. And one of the reasons for this is this, because a lot of people will use this term called white coat hypertension, and they use that to try to not take the medications or the treatment or be in denial. They'll be like, oh, my blood pressure is just high because I'm in the clinic. Well, if you have a blood pressure machine at home, guess what? You can take your blood pressure machine at home at different times during the day. What does that do? So now when you go in and your blood pressure is high at home and high at the office, you know what this is. But say that your blood pressure is normal at home and is high in the doctor's office. Well, okay, then that might be something going on there. What's the other thing that you're going to want to do? You want to take your blood pressure machine with you to the doctor's office. The reason why you want to do that is because you're going to want to make sure that the blood pressure in the office and the blood pressure on the machine are reading the same. Now, once you take it in and they get everything checked out, then at that point in time, we know that we're getting the same readings. So this is an instrumental part of gaining control and getting that power over your healthcare. It's to go get you a blood pressure machine, take your blood pressure at home, keep a blood pressure log, and take that all into the doctor's office. It helps with making clinical decisions about whether to take medications up, whether to take medications down. If your doc makes a medication adjustment and your blood pressure goes down low and you just stop taking your meds, nobody knows, was it really the blood pressure? Was it something else going on? Maybe you have some low blood sugar. We don't know. But like I said, once you get the data helps tell the story and it helps with making decisions. And in terms of blood pressure machines, because of course, everybody's got this question about what type. A lot of people like to get the wrist ones, a little convenient. They are better than they used to be, but I know at one point in time, we kind of always advise people to get blood pressure machines that go up on the arm. The FDA actually has a website where they list blood pressure machines that are basically evaluated by the FDA. And so those are supposed to be much more reliable. If you type in blood pressure machine, FDA, that list will come up and you can look up any blood pressure machine and see whether or not it's on the list of FDA approved blood pressure devices.